pictures. And here we have the typical appearance of the mycelium, the Morgellon fibers. They are a little bit crumbled when they are dry. When they collect humidity, they look proper and alive. And this is what you can see under the skin, growing in the skin with a microscope, especially well seen if it is already red and blue. These are different things. These are colors pulled into the Morgellon, but they do not actually belong to the biology of the fungus. Fungi have the ability to absorb heavy metals, and these dyes, these blue and red colors, are heavy metal based dyes, so they are preferred by fungi to be absorbed, like every fungi does absorb heavy metals. So this is when we can see them best, when they are colored. But for the biology itself, it doesn't matter. They might as well be white. And now we see how it looks like if these fibers form and merge into one peduncular base. At the beginning, you still can, even in the knot, you can see single fibers. They then extract some kind of reddish, it's always red in this case, reddish blue, and glue together and form a body where you cannot see any single fibers anymore, except of the ones left over that basically connect the peduncular base to the still existing network of mycelium. In the picture it's not shown because this was extracted and separated from the grid it was connected to, but you can still see kind of the connection point at the peduncular base. Then from the peduncular base, the first thick fiber grows. It is shrimp size. If it freely grows inside the intestines, which Morgellons love to do, all these samples are not taken out of the skin or out of the muscles or out of any part of the living body, but they were taken from inside the intestines, where they grow most freely with the highest possible size and perfection in morphogenesis. So there you can see actually what the thing does when it is completely free to develop. So with this picture we see the first fiber of the fruiting body developing out of the peduncular base. You can see it kind of at the tip, at the end of the head of the shrimp form. Now not shining red, but you will see in the next picture that the red dot is always involved in the structure. And this is kind of like webbing a carpet. These single fibers merge together, trying to find a defined form just by first creating this carpet-like structure, merging together, and then on top of this carpet-like structure, the fruiting body starts to form a kind of skin. So it looks like the skin of chicken wings when you grill them, when they're not completely covered. And when they're fully grown, the skin completely encapsulates the carpet-like structure. And what you get is a morphogenesis that actually reminds of, not of fungi, but it reminds of rather vertebrate beings, like higher developed animals or beings. And there is a number of characteristics